He burned his own ships, every single one. 7,000 men, no way home. And then he smiled.
711 AD, the Umayyad Caliphate. A young commander given an impossible mission. This is the story they never taught you.
The Umayyad Caliphate stretched from Persia to the Atlantic Ocean, the most powerful empire on earth, and it was hungry for more.
Caliph al-Walid wanted Hispania, modern-day Spain. He chose the youngest general in his court to take it, a man named Tariq ibn Ziyad.
Tariq was a former slave, risen through pure ability, given 7,000 men to cross an ocean and conquer a kingdom of 100,000. The crossing took 3 days. Storms hammered the fleet. Men prayed. Some wept. Tariq stood at the bow and never looked back.
The mountain that now bears his name, Jebel al-Tariq, the Rock of Tariq. We call it Gibraltar today.
When his boots touched European soil for the first time, he knelt, pressed his hand to the earth, and made a promise to it.
He ordered every ship burned, every single one. His generals thought he had gone mad. He had not gone mad. He had made a decision.
Men of faith, look behind you. The sea is behind you. The enemy is before you. You have nothing left but the will to move forward.
I did not bring you here to go back. I brought you here to win. Where will you run? The ocean is behind you. Where will you hide? There is no hiding. There is only forward.
The enemy has palaces. We have purpose. They fight for land. We fight for something that cannot be taken. Forward! And God is with us.
King Roderick of the Visigoths received the news 7,000 invaders had landed on his shore. He laughed. He had 100,000 men. He stopped laughing very soon.
100,000 soldiers, heavy cavalry, battle-hardened veterans, against 7,000 men with nowhere to run. Every general in history said this was suicide.
That night, Tariq walked every inch of the camp. He sat with the frightened. He spoke with the doubtful. He reminded the ones who had forgotten why they came.
He knelt alone on that hill, faced 100,000 campfires in the valley. And in the morning, he walked toward them anyway.
July 19th, 711 AD. The Battle of Guadalete. 7,000 against 100,000. The most important battle in European history, and almost nobody knows it.
He did not wait for them to come. He charged, 7,000 men running toward 100,000 at full speed. No hesitation, not 1 second.
8 days. They fought for 8 days straight. No retreat, no surrender. Tariq fought at the front every single day.
On day 8, the Visigoth left flank collapsed. Tariq drove his cavalry through the gap like a spear through cloth. The battle was over in minutes.
King Roderick was never seen again. His kingdom, 300 years old, ended in a single afternoon. 7,000 men had broken 100,000.
When Tariq entered Toledo, he gave one order to his army: no looting, no harm, no burning. The city was to be protected. Every citizen, every church, every home. He wrote to the Caliph, not boasting, not demanding reward. He wrote simply, "The mission is complete. The people are safe. We are ready for your orders." Musa ibn Nusayr, Tariq's own superior, arrived with 18,000 men. He was furious. Tariq had won without him. And in politics, that is sometimes worse than losing.
Musa had Tariq arrested, chained. The man who just won the greatest military upset in history, put in chains by his own side. Politics is older than justice.
The throne room is full, eyes everywhere. What is your defense? I did what you sent me to do. I did it the only way it could have been done. Judge me on the result. And the consequences?
The Caliph walked to Tariq himself. Therefore, the entire continent honor him accordingly.
This man gave us a continent. Honor.
Within 2 years, most of modern Spain and Portugal had changed forever. Al-Andalus, the golden age of Islamic Europe, had begun. And it started with one man, on one burning shore. Al-Andalus became the light of the Dark Ages. Mathematics, medicine, astronomy, poetry. While Europe was in darkness, Cordoba had street lights and a library of 400,000 books. 1,313 years later, his name is still on that rock, Jebel al-Tariq, the mountain of Tariq. Every time you say Gibraltar, you say his name.
Waterloo is in every textbook. Agincourt has movies, Thermopylae has a blockbuster. Guadalete, where 7,000 broke 100,000, is in almost none of them. Now you know why that is strange.
The ships were not burned out of madness. They were burned out of absolute commitment. He was saying, there is no version of this where we go back. There is only forward. Win or die.
He left behind a name on a mountain, a golden age of knowledge, a civilization that lit up the dark ages of Europe, and a lesson that still works in any century: burn the ships, go forward, there is only forward.
Every time you cross that water, every time you say that name, you walk in his footsteps. 300 years later, Tariq ibn Ziyad, the boy who burned his ships and broke an empire,